Hello everyone, I'm Archit Garg of EB13 and I will be talking about API, which is in short for Application Programming Interface. So let's start with the introduction. So what is an API? An API or Application Programming Interface is a set of protocols, routines and tools for building software and application. It allows different applications to communicate with each other and share data. So let's take an example. APIs can be thought of as a waiter in a restaurant who takes order from the customers and relays them to the kitchen and then brings the food back to the customer. And APIs are used in a variety of applications from social media platforms to e-commerce sites and weather maps. Let's talk about types of APIs. So there are two types of APIs. One is RESTful and one is SOAP. REST stands for Representational State Transfer, while SOAP stands for Simple Object Access Protocol. RESTful APIs are designed to be lightweight and simple, using HTTP methods like get, post, put, and delete to access and manipulate resources. RESTful APIs are stateless, meaning that each request to the API contains all the information necessary to complete that request. Example of RESTful APIs include Twitter API, which allows developer to access and interact with Twitter data, and Google Map API, which allows developer to embed maps and location in their applications. Next is SOAP APIs. They are more complex and use a standardized XML-based messaging system to exchange data. SOAP APIs often use a WSDL, that is Web Services Description Language file, to describe the API and its method. They are more overhead than RESTful APIs, but offer more security and reliability. Examples of SOAP APIs include Amazon's Product Advertising API, which allows developers to access Amazon's product data, and FedEx's Web Service API, which allows them to integrate FedEx to their websites for tracking shipping manifests. In In general, RESTful APIs are more popular and widely used than SOAP because they are simple and they are more flexible. But both types of APIs have their advantages and can be used in different contexts depending on the need of the application. How APIs are used in web development. APIs are used in web development to enable different applications to communicate with each other and share data. This can be illustrated by looking at the different types of applications that use APIs. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram use APIs to allow developer to access and interact with the data. For example, a developer might use the Facebook API to create an app that allows the user to log in their Facebook account and share content from their Facebook timeline. Weather apps like AccuWeather and Weather.com use APIs to access and display real-time weather data in their application. These APIs might provide information like current temperature, wind speed, and precipitation forecast. E-commerce sites like Amazon and eBay use APIs to allow developers to access the product data and integrate into their own applications. For example, a developer might use the Amazon product advertising API to display Amazon products on their website and earn a commission on any sales happened through their clickbaits. By using APIs, developer can leverage functionality and data of other applications in their own projects, saving time and resources, and enabling the creation of more complex and powerful applications. Now, let me explain some sample code for the API. In this example, we are making a GET request to API.example. Here's an example of a URL and checking the response status code to make sure the request was successful. For that, if the request was successful, it would be 200 and it would show the data. If the request was not successful, then we had been printing the error status code, which would have come automatically. Mm. In this video, we have covered the basics of APIs, including what they are, how they work, and the benefits they offer for web development. We have also discussed different types of APIs and how they're used in different types of applications. By leveraging APIs, developers can create more powerful and flexible application, improve the user experience, and integrate with other systems and services more easily. It is encourageable for you to learn more about APIs and how they can be used in web development. Whether you're building a social media platform, an e-commerce site, or a weather app, APIs can help you to take your application to the next level. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have found this video informative and useful.